Hello everyone, how's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's resume our complete beginner's guide to Subnautica, shall we? We just explored a pretty spooky island with an alien facility and also some other previous humans and their settlements that look long since abandoned. And we're driving and trying to get ourselves back to our life pod. We're in the sea moth. Our inventory is pretty much full, so we're going to head back. We have some new coordinates, the proposed Degassi habitat, and life pod 19, two places we can go. Oh, and here's a little bit of a wreck site from the Aurora. What was that? Oh, we've been hit by something. Somebody was not happy with us. One of these fine fish. So what we can do is actually just take our sea moth down here into this little cave, and we can get out. Whatever big fish that was, it probably can't fit in here. And I'm going to select my repair tool, and I'm just going to fix up our sea moth, and then I'm going to see if I can get inside here. And if there's anything in here, we're going to get our flashlight out. And look at this. We find some mobile vehicle bay fragments, which is, not the best. Something scary out there. Degassi crew manifest. Okay, and let's look around here. Now we would need to use the wire cutter to get that open. And this is something where a mod could be, but there isn't one. So this is where having the laser cutter would be super useful. But alas, we do not have it. Just keep an eye on our O2, it's fine. And see if there's anything else for us to get here. It doesn't seem like it. And I'm going to go ahead and swim out and go right back to our sea moth. Oh, there's the bad guy. There's Angry Fish. Oh, he ate it. Look at that. He just blasted that fish. Okay. And I'm just going to get into my sea moth. Just swim right past that dude. Those guys are kind of mean, but there's many worse things, and they can actually get in here, so let's just sail away. Another good reminder that we really need to have our good friend the laser cutter. There's some more strewn debris over here. You could kind of check to see if there's anything. Looks like there's a sea moth fragment over here. Somebody's bonking us, or we're bonking into the floor. Either way, we're at 100% health. Just check your health whenever you get jostled around in the sea moth. It's easily jostled, but sturdy enough to protect us in this situation, anyway. But there are things out there in the waters that would not be intimidated by this and can swallow it whole. Alright, so let me get out. And let me go in to the escape pod. Looks like we got a radio broadcast. Play it. Uh-oh.
Sharing subject locations with other agents.
Okay. I'll tell you what. We're getting some... That was like an alien message. And you can always come over here and look at that again, and it says 9 new biological subjects designated, hunting and analyzing, sharing subjects' locations with other agents. So that's not good. And, you can infer what you want by this. Do they mean 9 human survivors from the Aurora have been designated? Or do they mean 9? I mean, you know, it says new biological subjects. Or is this an old message talking about the Degassi? We'll have to figure that out. But it doesn't sound welcoming. All right. So now I'm going to look at my stuff. I'm going to go in here and say, what do we have? All right, let's open the storage container. And this is regrettably full. We have so much stuff that even this is full. So we're going to need to put some things outside. I need to pick up some... Here we go. This is pretty much full too, but that's okay. I will put away in this random bin just a mushroom. I don't care too much about that one. How's this one doing? Okay, this one can take some metal. So we'll put lead and salt and titanium in here, along with this gold. It's just random ore. What about this storage? That's all full. Water. No, we're okay. Medical. Fine, fine, fine. Food. Random. How you doing? You're doing, like... Wait, you're doing too good. You're all doing too good. We need more storage. Here's some. But truthfully, our next step is not going to be to build storage, but to make our lives easier by building a better place to store things, which is going to be a base. So I'm going to put all this lithium in here, and I think we only need 2 diamonds. We could put these ion cubes in here for now. We'll get it all later. Alright. The sea moth is like ridiculously close. Alright, let's go ahead. And we want to pick up some silicon rubber. And let's look at what it would take for us to fabricate equipment. Well, we could, with the rubber, we can make fins, which that's not impressive. We want to make better fins. We'll hold on for that. We need the tool, and we want to have a laser cutter, and we just need 1 titanium to do that. No problem. Oh, we don't need any rubber for that. That's right. And we also want to make the habitat builder. So we want to make both of these things. No problem. Alright, so let's go ahead and get some ore. Oop, not that. Oh boy. Alright, yeah, here's the 1 piece of titanium that we need to make the laser cutter. And I'm going to make this right away. Oh, I don't have any... I thought for some reason I had cave sulfur on me. How embarrassing. Okay. Is there anything in here that I want? I'm going to take 4 pieces of titanium. And I am going to just make myself another locker. Titanium is super easy to get. And I don't mind having a bunch of storage. Need to be able to get through my stuff. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and put this mushroom, these keys, like all this alien stuff. Alright, now we have a more open. And let's see if we have any cave sulfur lying around. That might not be, one of the things that you just have. Oh, but we do. There it is. I figured we had gotten some. Alright, now let's fabricate a laser cutter. So we're going to go ahead to personal tools, and finally we've got the laser cutter. Tremendous. Now the next thing, we have already pinned the recipe, but to get a we need a computer chip and a wiring kit. All right, so we need a computer chip. We need a wiring kit. So I'm going to pin all of these recipes. And to make the wire, we just need copper. All right, so we need 2 of these. 1, 2. We need copper to go here. Oh, do we need 2 pieces of copper? Yeah, we need 2 pieces of copper for wire, no problem. Take this out. And go here. There it is. Phenomenal. All right, so now we just need a piece of gold and 2 pieces of silver, and we'll be able to start building a habitat, or a base, is what I call it. Don't rename it, just go into it. There you go. All right, here is the gold that we need. Here's 1 silver. I think we have more, but if not, no problem. Yeah, we just looked in that. All right. That's not right. Unfortunately, no silver there. Oh, sad. No silver here. Now we've checked that one like 50 times, and then no silver there. All right, that happens. Silver is a notoriously stingy one. So what we need to do, it's rotten. I wonder if we can still plant it. I'm going to put it away in the new locker that I made anyway. Make some space. All right, so we're going to go into our log, and we're going to go into the data bank, and I'm going to just kind of close up some of this really fast, and I'm going to look for geological data, and sandstone is what we need for lead, silver, and gold. So we just need to kind of scout out some sandstone. So let's hop into our CMOS. That's the easiest way to kind of do this. And just go on the lookout for sandstone. We need to get away from the starting space and just go a little bit further and deeper, and we'll find sandstone pretty easily. Remember, it has like a nice smooth appearance to it. So, for example, this right here, it's all angular. This, it's angular. If I get out and you see that this is limestone, well, we'll take copper. Copper is like the one, another one that you're going to need a lot of. So we'll just go a little further out. Angular, no. That red biome. There we go. Red biomes are good. And look, there we go. Ooh, it's getting deep. But sandstone.
Passing 100
Silver.
meters.
Right there.
Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Alright. So I actually got the silver that I need. So let's go back home. This is a cool area, but we need to upgrade ourselves a little bit so we can more easily swim deeper. So we're going to get 2 tools for 1 right here. The laser cutter and the habitat builder. And that's going to give us a whole bunch of things to do. You can hear some noises sometimes when you just run into fish with your sea moth, and sometimes it might damage it, sometimes it doesn't. We're okay, 95%. Batteries at 72, looking good. All right, we go in. Oh, another radio message already, huh?
High priority automated message from Aurora Live Pod 13.
Live Pod 13.
Attached. Live Pod is carrying high priority passenger.
Yoki Kassar. I said Kassar. Why do I have to record this anyway?
Send immediate burial detail.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
High priority passenger located. So another place for us to go. Cool. Alright. Now, we've done it, and we can make the habitat builder.
The builder, too, is designed to construct habitats capable of withstanding extreme environmental conditions.
So that's the key that you want to remember. Habitats are capable of withstanding extreme environmental conditions. So, I don't want to spoil too much, but you've seen that there's different biomes as we've been exploring and going out further and getting deeper. And the key to that is that there's places that are going to be, have a less hospitable environment than the starting area. So, long story short, you want to make bases in this game, and you're going to make multiple bases, perhaps. That's up to you, to help you survive or maintain in further biomes from the starting area that are more dangerous. So I'm going to build us a base right here by the life pod that we started, just to demonstrate base building and get all of these things online in a safe zone. But you're going to want to also build bases elsewhere. You don't have to build a base here if you don't want to, but you can have more than one. All you need is the resources. I did this on my Let's Play, and I found it very useful to have it here because you can always see where your life pod is and get back to it easily. So I enjoyed it myself, but your mileage may vary. I also had multiple bases, and without spoiling too much, you see we have been getting ingredients for this Cyclops, this large submarine. This basically becomes a mobile base. It's so big, and you can do stuff inside it that it almost is like a base on, I would say, wheels, like an RV, but it's underwater. But it's that caliber. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and unpin some of these recipes that I have pinned. So I'm going to unpin the habitat builder, and I'm going to unpin the computer chip and the wiring kit. There we go. Now, if I go into my inventory and select the habitat builder, okay, and just push triangle to put it on a slot, I'll put it where my propulsion cannon is for the moment. If I select this, okay, you see I'm holding it, and it, doesn't look like much, but boy, is it a lot. Now, you want to build your base in a place where it's close to the life pod, like that's cool, but you want a lot of open space, and you want some depth as well. So I'm going to... How do I want this? This is good. This is fine. A little bit more space. So I'm going to push R2, and when you use the habitat builder, you push R2, you open up this screen for construction, and it's not pausing the game, as you can see in this screen. And you can build all of these different rooms to start your base, and you can see what the ingredients are. They take glass, they take titanium, right? So if you want to build like a multi-purpose room, though, this can just be built with titanium only. We got to get out of that. Stink clouds. All right. So all we need to do is get a bunch of titanium. And how's my inventory looking? It looks fine. So I'm going to hop into Seamoth and just gather titanium. Remember, the easiest way to get titanium is just to pick up these scraps. Okay. The reason I want to build the base is because it's going to let us upgrade a lot of our technology. We can build inside the base the modification station to upgrade our fins and our knife, some of the things that we've already seen. But we can also upgrade our vehicles, get more storage, start growing food. It's just super helpful. And you can also, of course, find titanium by scanning fragments that you already have. But if you just circle around, you're going to see, just wreck sites like this, which will generally have either things you can scan or this little cart. That's kind of cool. Just scrap metal lying around, usually, right? So let me look. Anything over here? Hi, guys. And, of course, you can just hit outcroppings of limestone to find titanium that way. Each metal fragment that you get is 4. And looks like there's a fragment in here for us. I just use my scanner on this Sea Glide fragment. And there's 1, 2. And that's enough for us to build 1 multi-purpose room, which is pretty good, but we want more. Let's scan this. Get 2 like that. How's the O2? It's fine. Just going to swim up, take a look for any metal fragments that we can see easily. Or limestone outcroppings, or scanner fragments. And to be honest, I don't see anything. So I'm just going to go back and hop into my sea moth to get my oxygen back. Ouch. Just break my sea moth as I crash into things. Oh, that's reckless. It's so reckless. All right, and let's take a look over here. Anything cool? I mean, it looks really cool. This is where we would come to get all that lubricant or... And, ooh, look at this area. Here we go. Yes, I see it. Sea Glide. How much titanium do we have? Well, we have a good amount, but there's more to get here. I know I saw some. Let's just take a look. We've already scanned that trash can. It looks like I picked this whole, area clean. There we go. Delightful. Now, I also have a bunch of titanium back at the base. So let's use everything we've got back at the base and this titanium so we can build, maybe a couple of rooms. Just to show you what that's like. Alright, let's head back. Oh my goodness. How full is our inventory? We're okay. But I can't resist picking up that salvage. That's more titanium right there. Oh, well. By the way, sometimes if you're going slow enough, okay, that's empty, and you bump into the floor of the ocean or the walls of, these rocks and such, you won't take any damage with your sea moth. It'll just be loud and jostle you around. So there's an advantage to just kind of like going nice and slow. If you're going real fast, well, that's a different story. Okay, so I'm going to exit, and in order to build what we want, which is just to start with a multi-purpose room, we need 6 titanium. Now we have on us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then we have 8 more once we dismantle this, so let's do that. Got another radio message. So we have submersible support. Now, I was talking to someone in the comments about this, You always have to watch out for the fact that if you decide to convert all of your titanium into ingots, like I did on my first play, thinking that this would save space, you cannot convert it back from ingots, and you don't actually need ingots for a ton of stuff, especially early. You'll need it later, but not now, so that can be brutal. Now, we do have in our inventory, we have a laser cutter, repair tool, base builder, everything, and now we have a bunch of titanium on top of that. Now, you'll notice that some of the structures that we were going to build required glass. So we could just go into some of our lockers and pull out quartz to try and get some glass. There's also a bunch of titanium in here if we wanted it. We don't really need silicon rubber right now. So I could take out some to do this. I'll put this diamond away. We don't need an extra. And let's see if I can find any more quartz lying around. Not quite there. There you go. And that's enough to make a couple of pieces of glass, I do believe. And we'll take out some more titanium because you can't have enough for base building. And we'll go over to the fabricator, and we're just going to go to resources, and I'm going to make glass. 1, 2. And that'll be as much as I have for now.
Seek fluid intake.
Oh, seek fluid intake, it says. Sure, I can seek fluid intake. Now remember that as time is passing and you're getting hungry, we're going to go ahead and cook 2 peepers to eat. I have plenty of bladderfish outside to make water. But also, we can make better water if we make bleach and disinfect water. And remember, to make bleach, just go to resources, advanced materials. Oh, I'm sorry, basic materials. How's that? And bleach is just salt and coral tube sample. So we've been getting salt, so we can definitely get that together. There we go. I've eaten. Now I'm
Vital signs stabilizing.
good on food, but I'm not good on water. So let's open our water. I'll just take out a couple of these to temporarily turn into water. But I'm going fast, and my job is, I want to build the base and show you how to do that. But in all reality, you're going to need to, every once in a while in Subnautica, take a break and just top off your food and water. See, that's water, but that's not, enough water. Like, I would have to drink all of my bladderfish to do that. Now, I don't want to go around doing anything too extensive with water because I'm full of titanium. I'll get into that after we build our base. Now, remember, oh, what's that? My goodness.
Are you?
I'm a human? What are you? So this game gets pretty spooky. Alright, under the moon as we swim. And we just had a close encounter there with something. Alright, but we're getting more and more calls from life pods, more things to explore. So we've got a lot of stuff to do. But I do want to just build a base. So let's go ahead and start with a multi-purpose room. Now, the multi-purpose room, you can see it's green, meaning I can build it. And if I build it here, it's going to automatically basically put... Let's just build it right here. Oops, R2, multi-purpose room. You push X, and then when it's green, you can build it, and you push X again to construct it. And see how it automatically sinks these pillars down to the ground to hold it up. All right, and then once you have this built, the ghosted blueprint is there, and you need to go ahead and get your tool out, and you have to just hold X to construct it, and you'll just kind of zap around, adding the materials on, and in there. Now we have a multi-purpose room. Now,
It may be prudent to separate work and leisure spaces to maximize productivity.
you got that
Treat
right.
this space as your home, but never forget that it is not.
Thank you for that. So, as I'm building, I still have multi-purpose rooms selected. Now, notice that if I point to the top of this, I can snap another one on top, or I can even snap one below. All right, so you can stack these vertically, but crafting and building in this game bases, it's a little bit wonky, so sometimes it might not let you do what you're looking to do. So you'll just have to kind of play around with this, all right? Now, I'm actually going to go push R2, and I'm going to try to build something else. So if we want to get inside of our base, okay, we have to build a doorway. So to build a doorway, we need to build a hatch to provide an access point to the habitat.
Oxygen.
Oh, okay, yeah, but we also need O2. Now, amusingly, funnily enough, the hatch actually takes quartz, not glass, to build. So we're going to need to go back and, you know, get some, but that's okay. We've got quartz somewhere, I'm guessing. If not, we can get it very easily. Here's salt for our water. Here's more salt. Even more salt, and a coral tube sample, so we can make like really good water right there. That's a bunch of titanium. Yeah. What's in this one? Alien stuff. Well, no, don't mess with that. No, don't pick it up. Just open it, yeah. And yeah, we actually have no quartz. So I foolishly smelted down all of my quartz, and now we're missing quartz. So if you remember how to get quartz, okay, quartz is most easily found on cave walls. Here's our grab trap with plenty of fish for us. We also have water this way, no problem. But we're just going to kind of swim along and see if we can find, okay, I'll get my flashlight out, just some quartz along the walls of a cave that is very, very nearby our starting area. Now this is limestone, which gave us some titanium, which is eh. And here's a little cave. And here's quartz all over the place. One. Let's get some more while we're down here. Our O2 is not looking great, so I'll pick up this third one, and time to bail. Fantastic. Alright, so now we've got oxygen. And what we're going to do is go over to our base. Now this is again another reason why I like to build my base nearby the starting life pod, so that like I can always orient to it. Alright, so we're going to select the tool here, and we need to make a hatch, okay? So a hatch you can put on, and you see that when you get close to an area, you'll notice that with this multi-purpose room, there are these like rectangular panels along the circumference of this, and this is where you can build things by aiming at these, and if it works, it will show green and will snap into place automatically for you. So let's just put the hatch, this is fine right here, so I'm just going to push X, and then you just hold down X, and you built yourself a base. Now it says -1 base hull strength, total now 7.8. You don't need to worry about your hull strength so much here because we're not very deep. You can see we're only 9 meters beneath the surface, so it's not a big deal. But later, okay, it's going to be something where you will need to worry about your hull strength. All right, we're going to go inside.
Warning, emergency power only. Oxygen production offline.
And we're going to find out that unfortunately there's no power. So we have no power in our base. We've built it. We can get in here. We can walk around. But no power means no oxygen. So let's just go up and get some air. When you're at much deeper areas and you're building a base, its hull strength is important because you don't want it to crush because of the pressure. So you can build things like reinforcement to make the walls stronger. All right, so let's add on, okay, some other rooms that we might want. Another multi-purpose room, that's fine. We could build... most of these take enameled glass anyway. We could build windows, though, if you want one. And let's see what else we have. Okay, so in terms of power, we can build a solar panel, okay? And we definitely want this for some power early. Exterior grow bed is also cool, but let me put the solar panel up. And I'm just going to put this solar panel, I'm going to try to put it, there we go, on top of this, like so. And then I'm going to just hold down X and build this solar panel. There we go. Push R2. Let me get some O2, and then now
All primary systems online.
you can see that we can go into our base. Okay, let me get in. And the lights are on, and we have power.
Captain.
So inside your base, at the top center of the heads-up display, the HUD, you'll see that it says power, you know, and there's a number out of 75. And this is basically meaning like we have enough power, and the most power we could have is 75. And you see it's charging up because it's got solar power. Now, unfortunately, with solar power, as you may have surmised, this will only work in the daytime. So we won't have power at night. But this is better than nothing for now. We want a thermal plant. That would be fantastic. We don't have it. We could build, you know, a pump network to pump oxygen from a powered habitat to a attached pipe network if we wanted. But we don't really want to do any of that right now. A bulkhead, okay, is good also for shoring up the outside. We could build a big door, all right? A bioreactor would be amazing for more power, but we don't have that. And a nuclear reactor would also be good, but we can't build that. Now, what can we build? Well, we can build a battery charger so that we can charge up our batteries on our, empty batteries. We can grow things inside. Modification station is definitely something that we want to build so that we can start modding stuff. A fabricator just allows us to fabricate. So if you build a fabricator, a radio, a medical kit fabricator, you basically replace all of the devices from the life pod and you can do them inside your base. But all of these take power. What I want to build right now is a wall locker, okay? And I'll show you, like, if we build just a wall locker, okay? Let's just say right here where it's green. You can't really build it. Oh, you could build it like right when you come in if you want, I guess. Let's just build it right here, like right in that exit area. All right, I'm going to build it. And then in a wall locker, okay, I'm going to push R2 to close that. You can name this, and then you can open it, and then it has a ton of storage. So we can put things in here, like an extra medical kit or something like that if we wanted it, okay? So this is way better storage than what we've got. So that's one of the main reasons that we're going to build this. Now, you can also build this cool locker that I like a ton, but you need quartz. But I also want to build an interior or an indoor grow bed and see if I can grow some stuff in here for food situations. Now, if I then you can build some of these decorative items too, right? So you can build a bench, a desk, chairs, signs, trash cans, wall planters, all kinds of fun stuff. Now, if I want to build a glass compartment, okay, you can do this from the inside. It's a little bit wonky, but check this out. If I build the glass compartment going ahead of me, you can see that I will build this little stairwell. And I could try to build one over here, but none of these it's really letting me build it from. So I'm going to try to build it right here and see what happens. Oh, go back to this, sorry. And we'll just hold this down. And we have made a glass compartment, which is just this awesome, like, little tube. All right, now I can't make another one, but I'm going to make another multi-purpose room, and I want to build it right in front. And you see how now it's connected to this. All right, so we'll just push X. And our integrity is down, but as long as that's above 0, we're fine, okay? So now we have a bigger base, and we can walk through here. We can check things out, you know. And let's see. Do we want to build anything else at the moment? We need a scanner room for sure. This will be really helpful. And we don't have plasteel. We don't have enameled glass. I think this is fine. We could build another solar panel if we wanted. But the main thing we want to build is a mod station. So we need lead, computer chip, diamond, right? And let's go out and see about that. So we have lead, we have diamond, but as far as let me close. Here we go. Open this, and there's a lithium. Here's the diamond we need. I think we need gold for the computer chip, if I'm remembering correctly. There's the lead. And we have another diamond down there. I don't put my fabric... There's our base over there. Look how cool that looks. By the way, the animals won't really attack your base. The small ones like this. Like the big guys, they're not going to do too much to us. We got another radio signal.
This is Life Pod 6. I have a passenger on board. Coordinates attached. We've landed a kilometer from the crash site, but there's radiation in between us and the rendezvous. Request immediate assistance. 6 out.
All right, so they need help. Copper.
Approximate transmission origin recorded to data bank.
All right, so let's go ahead and make the copper wire. And now all we need to make this is table coral sample, which we have, or we can easily get. All right, this looks good. Here we go. All we need to do is get your knife and then come over to this red stuff and just hack this, pick it up. There's 2. And there's some more, just in case. All right. I'm going to go here, and I had a bunch more of it, actually. I'm going to put one away. I'm going to take the coral tube sample and the salt so that we can make some water. And let's go ahead and make bleach. And make bleach. And then make a computer chip. Alright. And then make some water. Uh-huh. Alright, that looks great. So I'm going to drink some water. just like that.
Vital signs stabilizing.
And then to make the mod station, we know that we have everything we need. Last thing I want is floating. Is it here? Here it is. I pick this up. And I'm going to go over to my base. Okay. Now, in this, I'm going to build my modification station right when I come in. I want easy access to this. So I'm just going to build it, and wherever it's green, here we go, we'll put it like right there. Oops. I keep pushing R2. There you go. And hold this down. Look at our power, 75 out of 75. And you know what? Looks like we're holding fine on power. Maybe there's a battery built in, and the solar panel can receive charge, but maybe I'm just remembering incorrectly. I thought that it would not work at night, but maybe it does. Maybe it just holds power. All right, so now we have the mod station, and we can push X, and now you can see we could make ultra glide fins, we could make a thermo blade, okay, we could make a repulsion cannon, and we could increase the Cyclops depth by making this. So we definitely want to make ultra glide fins. That's really exciting. And let me just go ahead and go back here, and let's make a indoor grow bed. And I'm just going to kind of put this, you know, right over here for now, I guess. This looks good. Oh, I'm out of titanium to build the rest. Sure. Well, luckily, we've got a bunch of titanium. Nope, not that one. No. Oh my gosh. There you go. Okay. Look at my sweet base. All lit up. It's such a fun game.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
And it even tells you welcome aboard. Alright, let's go ahead and finish this up. And now we've built it. I'm going to close this up. And then I'm going to use this, and I'm going to plant that right there. And we'll see if this works, okay? So you can see there's my little plant in there, all right? And you can plant actually 4 of these trees, but they take a while to grow. So we've put that in here. So let's see if that will flourish. It'll just take time to see if it'll take hold. And now we have a mod station and a base with a nice glass tunnel. And we'll get into doing more of this next time. We also have built ourselves a laser cutter. So we've got many more places to explore. We've got a laser cutter. We're starting to build our base, and we're doing great. Everyone, thank you so much for watching. I hope you're still finding this guide to be helpful. Take care.